Yeah, please could you introduce yourself?
Hi Vinod, my name and thank you for giving me this opportunity. I do have completed my MBA in finance. I do have total 5.8 years experience into Power BI. I worked in various fields like sales, insurance, banking, HR, and my last project was into medical domain. So, and I have started my career into like from in 2000. I have handled multiple projects there like HR, banking, insurance. Mainly, I was handling the HR domain project. I worked there until 2000. They were into like that was a medical that was a product and service based company both. So and their project was into medical domain. So I'm highly skilled using Power BI for data visualization analysis. So this includes creating interactive report and dashboard and connecting to various data sources including SQL database and implementing complex data optimization techniques and
Okay.
transformation and
How
calculation
how
using
many
text.
projects you have done?
I have
Yeah,
done
how many projects you have done so far?
I have done 4 5 projects. Mainly, I've done banking insurance process and HR project, and my last project was into medical domain. About my last project, it was basically for the Netherlands into manufacturing of medical equipment. So they are specifically into neuro and sensory. So we were building an analytical solution that can gives insight about the product performance like licensing of software, risk analysis, security of application. For that, we were using import mode. As a data source, we had SQL, Jira, GitHub. And for the KPI, we were showing high, medium, low performance for Black Duck and Coverity. So Black Duck and Coverity were the two software there, but for whatever their product has, all the product performance was coming into the Black Duck and Coverity, and it was coming high, medium, low wise. So that exact same dashboard I have to show into my Power BI desktop. So I was using for the stake bar chart for that, and for the Jira performance, I was using the trend chart. So weekly performance I had to show like how much task has been done, how much pending, how much is to do. For that, I for the selecting the task I was using the slicer there.
Okay, good to
Hmm.
hear you. So let's will start with some basic questions here. Yeah, what are the components of Power BI?
Components of Power BI is Power BI query, Power BI desktop, uh, uh, mobile and data modeling. These are the Power BI components like Power BI desktop. So this Power BI is a development tool where you can create complex data model, build relationship, and design report. It's primarily used by data analyzing and developers to create report and dashboard. And
Okay,
Power BI service is a cloud based platform. So for that we need to take their subscription. So where the
okay.
report and dashboard are published and shared across the organization. It enable
It's
collaboration, access control, and
yeah, it's yeah, it's okay. And how what are the relationships you have used so far?
relationship we make the cardinality between the table. So one to one to many, many to many relationship, like mostly one to many relationship we have worked on, and one to one relationship, many to many
Have you used
relationship.
anytime many to many? Yeah.
uh, no, for that, see, many to many relationships are there, but we don't use it. We don't use it. We create a like a user connecting table there. So like bridge table there, where for that we create one table where the fact table is like one common keys are there. So that way we can create one to many relationship that. So it will create the redundancy so that we don't create use many to many relationship.
Okay. What is Vertipack engine in Power Query? You see my chart. Vertipack engine.
Vertipap engine and fuzzy mapping, I haven't done it like
Okay, no problem. And okay, okay. And what are the modes of connectivity in Power BI?
mode of connectivity like import mode, direct mode, composite mode, live connections are there. So mostly I have used import mode there. like where the like
So what is the basic difference? What is the basic difference in import and direct query?
in import mode, you can store your data locally. Your data will be stored in your Power BI desktop only, and you can use it on the offline as well. And you can make it, you can see the Power BI modeling and table. You can see the tables. You can create columns and measure DEX function there. That will be easily made, and you can work on the offline mode as well. And you can directly copy your original data into your system. And it is if your system is if your data is there directly, so your data will be very fast. But up to 1 GB data you can use there. And you can connect various data sources like SQL, Oracle, CV and all. And into direct query mode, you can like you can't see the table, you can't see the data there. And it is comparatively import mode, it is a bit slow, and work on time intelligence function,
Okay,
and work time intelligence function and DEX function we cannot create there. And at one
okay,
time you can connect one data source only.
that's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
difference between the identical and unique Power Query, like when you are doing some transformation, like you can see these words like identical and unique.
Okay.
I'm not asking about the database or unique kind of primary key, it's not. But I am asking about the Power Query transformations. When you are doing that, like you will get like identical and unique.
Like identical values, two rows entries that are exactly the same. And unique are value, each row entry is different with no duplicates. In unique, you can refer the row or record that are that are distinct and appear only once in the data set. In Power Query you can use and keep duplicate option to identify and filter out only the unique values, leaving out any identical entries.
Yes, yes, okay. And do you know the joins concept in Power BI?
Yes, joins are uh, inner join, outer join, left join, right joins are there. So in inner join it returns only matching rows from the both the tables, and the left outer join it
Okay,
return
okay,
all the row from the left table and matching row from the right table. And a right outer
okay. Here
join.
actually we are, that's what, okay, okay. Here I am having a scenario like we have T1 and T2. Can you see my chart?
Okay. Yes, I can see your chart.
Yeah, yeah, T1, T2, these are the two tables containing these values. So based on these values, I need to get these results here. Cross chain, how many records you will get, inner chain, left outer and right outer, the full outer chain, how many the result of the records I want. So can you try this?
Okay, T1 has 1 2 2 3 5, and T2 has 1 1 2 3 4.
Hmm.
So 1 1 and we can combine the every row for the cross join T1 row. So T1 has 5 row, T2 has 5 rows, so total will be 25 records into cross joins. And
Okay,
inner join the sing only T1 matches the single, so 2 in T2. So it written
okay,
only the matching value, so 2 will come. Only two records will come.
okay,
And left outer join
okay,
into the where
okay. You
T2
can
where
ping me
T1
the
is equal
result.
to 5.
Whatever you see, whatever you feel correct, you can just ping me the answers.
Okay.
To write a DAX function for week name.
Weekday name, sorry. This will return a full name of the weekday, like Monday, for weekly calculation.
Okay. Yeah, can you write a function for like financial year calculations? suppose 23 to 24. So total year of financial calculation syntax.
Yes.
See, how will you calculate the financial year
Okay.
calculation throughout year? Like we are submitting our financial status in year. So for that yearly calculations, how will you do that?
Okay. This will set the financial year to start from April, so we can adjust as needed from your physical year start.
Instead of also you can do it no, by like first you need to calculate for first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter, and fourth quarter, so that you can get the total as well. Also you
Okay,
can
so
use quarter
financial quarter
instead of
Q
using
and
month. Yeah, yeah, that's what also you can do it.
so that is also I can write if you want, like a
Yeah, you
financial
can write
quarter.
it.
Yeah. Okay, just a
Yeah.
minute. So it will allow you to summarize and calculate financial data based on custom physical.
Okay. And what is the difference between sum and sum x?
Somewhere you whole row you calculate, so you use sum, like adds up all the value in a single column. Example, sum table sales. So if you want to calculate the all like sales table, so it
Mm-hmm.
comes out like it will calculate the whole row there. Like, and some x you can perform row by calculation on a table or expression. Then some sub result at for example, sum x table quantity into table price means you can by putting an expression you can take the output, take the create another table, or take the output using the sum x. So in short, like sum works on a single column while sum x evaluate the expression for each row, and then the sum like sums the results.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Got it. And do you know the concept of row level security in Power BI and how to implement and how many ways we can do that?
Yes, row level security, when you put restrict the data according to the user. So there use row level security. So like a
Mm-hmm.
concept of role, rules we define, like define security rule within your Power BI model that is specify which data can be accessed, and we can apply the filter there to table based to use like user role, ensuring user only see the data relevant to them. So that way. So and it is the row level security we can implement two types, like static and dynamically. And static, you can define rules within, like with fixed filter user assigned to these rules with have the same access. And dynamic level where you can filter the data according to the your requirement. You can apply the dex function there. So you use like you can put the row level security according to you, like dynamically.
Okay, got it. And have you used gateways? What is the functionality of gateways?
Gateways where that ways that connect the data, like gateways in Power BI service as a that like they work as a bridge between on premises data source and the Power BI cloud service. The like for the main purpose of the gateway for the like data refresh for the direct, it allow like real time queries to an premises data source without moving data to the cloud. And you can that gateway help us to like secure the data access, like connecting by using encryption or authentication. And with that we can
Okay.
connect multiple
So
sources. Yeah. Yeah.
while doing the refresh now, what kind of errors you can face? Like gateway errors we are getting now. Suppose report refresh, sometimes we're getting some source errors now. So what kind of errors
like
you are familiar?
authentication error, like issue with a credential for data sources leading to failed connection, and connection error, like it will create a problem connecting data source, like for example server not reachable, network issue, and timeout error, where the query is taking long time to execute, may exceed the timeout limit. And the data error we face, like issue with the data types such as incompatible data format or null values causing failure, and we face a refresh, and the permission error we face, like insufficient permission or accessing data, and gateway error we feel, like a problem with the on-premises data gateway, such as being offline or misconfigured, or query errors sometimes we face, like error in the underlying
Okay.
index and SQL queries.
So is it required to install the gateway in your personal system, or it will be available in the report server?
It is on premises. If you are using Power BI to connect on premises data source, you need to install the on premises data gateway on the dedicated server or machine within your network. So this is not
Okay,
typically
okay,
installed
that's
on.
what. Okay, yeah, what I'm asking, you definitely, it's a mandatory to install in your low PC, or it will be available some report server kind of thing. That's what I'm on. Gateways.
Like it's to install on a server accessibility those source rather than personal system, it should be there into the source system, not into the personal system.
Okay, okay. It's not a mandatory.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So have you created any dashboards? How to create a dashboard?
For creating the dashboard, you need to understand the requirement from the client, like what is the requirement, what is the data source is there, what is the product, what is the product actually, what the end user is, what is their need and requirement, what is the database actually, and then we have to transform the data into the Power Query according to our requirement, and whatever the KPIs and the requirement they have been given to us, for that we will create a we do the transformation into the Power Query, then we apply
No,
the
no.
modeling there.
My question is, yeah, my question is where you will create a dashboard.
Publishing the report, we need to require Power BI services, like
Sorry.
a power,
Okay.
and you will create a Power BI report into the Power BI services there. You like into the Power BI, you can use that report
Okay.
into the Power BI services and create the dashboard.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Coming to some SQL questions. So can you write a SQL query to extract the domain name from email address? Yeah. If you don't mind, can you share your screen?
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your screen. I can see that. Yeah. Can you write that SQL query to extract the domain name from email address?
Okay, so this will help.
Yeah, here actually you are doing the string operations now. So where it will be picture table is not in the picture now. Just it's a string operation you are doing. So you are just selecting the string and you are manipulating that string and getting domain name. But from table it's not required. So okay, okay, you tried your level best. No problem. So can you try one more query like deleting the duplicate records from the table?
Yeah, with CT we can use.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We can do it in so many formats. Okay, whatever you comfortable, you can do it. Yes, select one.
So this is
Is there any
specific.
keyword or what? Can
like we can partition by this, like we can partition by like column to check up, like, this is specify the column that defined constitutes for duplicate.
Mhm. Okay.
Want me to write the query?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Here table name is nothing but a data set name is table. Yeah. Don't confuse.
Okay.
So what is your query? See here, just given the table structure data. So here data set name is table. The sales graph is a table name. Okay, and
Like so this will update the field value in the sales graph, like table replacing installed base with country.
yeah, I said not the field value. I said, so why you are changing this field value to country? Okay,
Sorry.
anyhow, the syntax is correct, yeah, but you just mismatch the field name. That's
Yeah.
it. Okay, then thank you so much. Thank you for your time as well, and have a good day and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank,
Srinivas. Thank you so much. Bye.
thank you so much.